Day 5. And how is your day going? Oh gosh, I never know what I'm going to say when I pop on here and start the live video. And I don't like to go scripted because I feel that what is to be said about meditation should come from the intuition, should come from the heart. It should come out of the moment. What I think about meditation today may not be what I think about meditation tomorrow. And it should be organic. It should change. You should never be stuck in one view of what meditation is or what life is, because we change, and our view of life today might be different tomorrow. And that's a good thing, because we should be open for that change to take place within ourselves. And this is a very important factor for success in your meditation practice, is being open, being available to be open for anything to come. And this is why I say it's good not to have expectations when you begin your meditation. When you begin your meditation practice, whether you're a beginner or when you begin your meditation session today, it's always good to stay open-minded. And it's always good to, not be sure of what's going to happen. Because when we're sure of what's going to happen, when we're absolutely positive, we know what's going to happen, we cut off the possibility of something new to occur. And the moment is always new. It's always ever changing, and yet it's always the same. And this is the paradox of life. We are here to experience the mystery that is within us, that's within life. This is what meditation can bring us. It's a practice that allows us to become always new, always available to the moment. Because when we think we know who we are, when we think we know what life is all about, we really cut ourselves off from the possibilities that exist. We live in a world of infinite possibilities. Hey Pam, how you doing today? Glad to have you on. So this is why I say try not to have expectations from your meditation practice. Just do it. Just do the practice. Because when we sit down to meditate and we keep an open mind about what may happen, this allows for the unlimited possibilities to unfold and take place. But if we have a preconception of what's going to happen all the time within our practice, within our life, within our relationships, within what we think everything is about, we kind of stay boxed up in this box. And who wants to be in a box other than cats, right? Cats love boxes. That's one of the mysteries of life, isn't it? Hey Lily, good to have you on. So, we're here to meditate today. Now, if you're involved in a meditation practice and you know how to meditate, I don't necessarily recommend meditating with me here live. I'm sorry to say. And the reason for that is because I think meditation is a very private thing that you should do alone, if you can, that you should do in the privacy of the comfort of your home, or the comfort of the woods, or the mountains, or wherever you feel that you can kind of cut off all distractions. Now, it's fine if you want to try a little bit of the meditation with me as I go today. That's no problem, and that's probably a good thing to do. But I feel that it's better to observe. And when we observe, we learn. You know, part of what I'm doing here is just to inspire you to meditate. It's to motivate you to meditate. You know, this is why I created the private group coaching program, is to instruct you how to meditate, to teach you how I meditate so that you can meditate on your own and you can set up a meditation practice that's part of your daily routine. This is very important because to be successful in your meditation, it has to become part of a daily habit, a daily routine. Why is that? Why can't I just meditate once a week, Rob? Why can't I just, meditate for a whole day for 5 hours and then just chill and cruise the rest of the week? Sure, you could do that. I don't recommend doing that because we have a daily routine. We are creatures of habit and we operate in a 24-hour cycle. This is the cycle of nature. And we are part of nature. And in order to break out of our habits, we need to insert a break every single day. Because as I said before, this meditation practice is powerful. This meditation practice is transformative. It is designed to change you. And if you're not ready to change, then you're not ready to meditate. Because change is the process of meditation. Change is the process of overcoming the mental habits. We've developed and accrued and been programmed and informed with all of these ways of viewing life, of thinking, of perceiving, ideas, judging, labeling. This is all formed through the language that we learn at a very young age, through the identity that we've been collecting and creating all of our lives. Me. I'm me, goddammit. You can't change me. Well, maybe you can't. And that's because you don't want to change. And that's fine. Life is a cycle. Life is a circle. And many people don't want to change. And they're scared. They're scared that if they change, that they don't know what they'll become. They're scared that if they die, they won't be reborn. They're scared that if they go to sleep, they won't wake up. Well, that's probably the one thing that we have faith in, right? When we go to sleep at night, we're pretty sure, hey Lizzie, happy Sunday to you too. We're pretty sure that we're going to wake up when we go to sleep at night, right, my friends? We have faith in something. Something will wake us up, whether it be our alarm clock or whether it be the rising sun. Something will wake us up. Something will bring us back again. And yet we're scared of change because it's the fear of the unknown. What will I change into, Rob? If I meditate, I might lose myself. Well, let me ask you a question, self. How is your self working for you? Let's ask honestly. Ask yourself, how has your self been working for you? Has it been giving you the happiness that we feel we can have? And I think this is a good question to ask, because many of us have developed a limited sense of self, this ego, the identity we've created, the memory of who we are, what we did, the troubles and traumas that plague us from childhood. All of these things are just mere memories that maybe serve us in a moment of recognition or recalling a past memory that was pleasant. Sometimes we have past memories that trouble us, that arise at certain times. And so this self that we've developed, this personality that we've grown into, that we've become accustomed to, ultimately becomes the obstacle that we need to overcome to gain progress in meditation. And why is that? Well, what's the whole point of meditating? And why am I talking about all this crazy stuff today? You're scaring me, Rob. You're not your normal self. Well, I'm never my normal self. But I'm here to share with you the many selves, because we change each day. And it's good to not know who you are. Because who we are is really just an illusion. I'm sorry to tell you, my friends. This body is just an appearance that will appear for a short time and then will disappear one day. It will go back to the earth. It will disintegrate. So, who are we really? Well, this is the question. Who am I? Is a very good question to ask yourself. And you might just get an answer. Yourself might just give you an answer one day. This is actually a very high practice of what's called jnana yoga, is to sit and ask yourself, who am I? Not verbally, but just kind of ask the question in your mind, in your mind's ear. Who am I? What am I? What am I really? What am I doing here talking to myself? And this is called a pointer. A pointer in jnana yoga is something that guides your awareness toward the truth. Because the truth exists. Who are we really? Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you. Should I? Or should I leave it a mystery? You tell me. Should I tell you who you are? Or should I leave it up to you to find out? Oh, heck, I'll just tell you. And this is not anything that I've come up with or that I invented or created. This is the wisdom of the enlightened, the wisdom of the masters of meditation. And since you're here to learn meditation, I assume you're interested in the wisdom of the masters of meditation. Now, I must humbly say that I'm no master, but I've learned from masters. I'm on the path of self-mastery, and anyone who begins meditation, who's a serious aspirant in the practice of meditation, is on the path of self-mastery. So, what we really truly are, what all things are at their essence, and you can prove this to yourself. This is something that you don't need to take my word for it, but you can experience with yourself. What is the one thing that never changes? What is the one thing within us that is a constant, that remains the same? And it's the truth that behind our thoughts, behind our ideas, behind all the conditioning, behind all the programming, behind all the education, behind all the indoctrination, behind all the illusion, exists a silent witness of it all. And this is something that I can't prove to you, but it's something that you can absolutely prove to yourself by meditating. So really what we're doing in meditation is we're becoming the observer of it all. And it's not something that you really need to become. It's something that we need to discover. The word discover means to remove the cover. So what's covering this observer? Well, it's all the conditioning. When we're born, a brand new baby, we're born and we're bright, beautiful. You got the light shining from your eyes. And it's because you're observing everything. You may not remember, but you will. You're observing all of life. And yet, all of life wants to come and tell you what life is all about. And then we get these ideas about what life is. We're given a name. We're given a body. We're told this is wrong, this is right, This is how you see the world. This is the language you're going to use to communicate with everyone, to interpret the world. And then we forget that we're the observer. And we become caught up in all the conditioning and all the thoughts and all the illusions of the mind. So real meditation is a process of removing the conditions of the mind, little by little, step by step. It can be a scary process, I understand. Change is a scary process. The unknown can be a scary concept. But somewhere inside of us, I want you to remember something. It's good to have faith. It's good to have faith that there is goodness in life. Despite what the world may appear to be at times, there is truly something that is good, that's beyond all of that change. Something that keeps us waking up every day. Something that keeps us coming back every lifetime. And that is my wish for you, my friends, is that you discover this possibility within yourself and have faith. Have faith in yourself. Trust yourself, because only you know if this is where you should be right now. If you should be listening to some crazy bearded guy with a shirt that says unstoppable on a Sunday afternoon. Only you know if you're on the right track. So, speaking of the right track, let's get tracking with the meditation. So, I hope your meditation's going well, mine's going okay. I'm meditating twice a day, which is something I haven't done in a long time. And, I'm doing this live meditation here this is my morning. And then again at midnight, during the midnight meditation, I'll meditate to music normally. And then during the daytime meditation, I'll meditate to silence, because I think it's good to kind of try both ways, try different things. I'm doing the same technique, the single pointed mind technique of concentrating on the chakras. Now let me remind you, this is not meditation. I know I say it's meditation, folks, and I know that I say a lot of things that I later then say, it's a paradox. I'm just a crazy walking paradox. But the truth is that meditation is a state of no thought. We're working toward that state through first developing the concentration ability, because if you've tried meditation before, you sit down and you notice, okay, here I am meditating. Now I'm going to focus. Okay, what do I have to do later? Oh yeah, I got to get groceries. Oh, I got to pick up the kids. I got to pay the bills. Your mind begins to think all these thoughts of things that are outside of the moment. Within the moment, there are infinite possibilities. Everything that's not in the moment is an illusion. It's not happening now. It's an illusion. But Rob, I read a book of history, and it tells me about what happened 100 years ago. Well, the point is that the mind is constantly trying to escape the moment. Because it is within this moment that is the moment of surrender. The only reason why we think we exist is because we have a memory. The object of meditation is to forget. This may sound crazy, and it is. And it's okay, because it's good to be a little crazy. And in fact, if you're not a little bit crazy, you probably won't be a good meditator, because you're too caught up in the world. The world has conditioned us to think that we are someone, somebody, with a name, an identity, a blah, 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 blah. I can go on and on and on and on. But when we sit down to meditate, we need to forget about the world. We need to forget about what happened yesterday. We need to forget about what happened 20 years ago. We need to forget about who we might be after the meditation, what we have to do later, if we have to clean the house, fold the clothes, wash the dishes, blah, da, 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 da. For a moment, take the time for yourself to just sit, take a breath, forget about it all, forget about yourself. Because I guarantee you'll be back. And that's the faith. Okay, guys? Enough of my crazy Dharma rant. Let's get to meditating, shall we? During this meditation, I'll be using the Insight Timer app. Now, if you were interested in the group coaching program and you got in, congratulations. If you missed it, it's okay. I'll be offering more group coaching again in the future, folks. But I wanted to close off the enrollment because I need to work with the people that are truly interested in being successful for this 30 days of meditation. In the future, I may be offering one-on-one coaching, but obviously that'll be at a much higher pay rate than $30 for a month. I'm ready to help you. And it's been a while, it's been a long time coming that I've been developing, how can I truly help you guys? This group was initiated over 3 years ago in order to begin my journey of sharing meditation, inspiring and motivating you to meditate. And so I think it's come to maturity now, to where I'm ready to step out and really help you and help the world, to share my knowledge, experience, and help you meditate and help you to gain the benefits of a regular meditation practice. So if you missed the group coaching this time around, don't worry, it'll be back. It'll be back. I'm kind of formulating ideas of how to put together some different coaching programs for you guys and help you out. So here we go. Meditation on the chakras, single pointed mind, the 4 steps to stillness. If you're not familiar, just observe today. Just watch the video. Here we go. to the body. Anybody still out there? Well, what is there to say at this point? Not much. I hope you enjoyed today's meditation, and we'll see you in the next one.